Did that logo say something to anybody? Yeah, NVidia. So what do we have in this cardboard? Let's see. So we've got a PSU, so 2.5 ampere power supply with micro USB. Great. What else? Ooh. Oh, making a mess. Yeah. Okay, I think I will need 2 hands, maybe. So, Jetson Nano Developer Kit. I'm a happy camper today, so that's a very nice gift indeed. We'll see this board just later on. What else did I get? Okay, so SD adapter for micro SD card. I hope that we have 32 gigabytes. We'll check that later. Yeah, 32 gigabytes. Great. And then we also got Raspberry Pi camera module V2, which is of course compatible with the Jetson Nano. I think there are something like 4 different camera modules which are compatible with the Jetson Nano. But this one is cool. It's pretty mainstream. What else do we have? What else? I'll need some time. So what's next in the unbelievable, a Noctua fan, which is a 40 by 20 and 5 volt PWM, which is pretty handy as the Jetson Nano has a plug for that very kind of fan. So PWM fan 5 volts. So that's great. I shouldn't have any heating issues with this board. And oh, stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? That's great. Okay, so now let me open the board and see the bead. Of course, she's in an anti-static bag. So let's see if I can open it with just one hand. Yes, but no, I have to cut it. So, here it is. Ooh, I was waiting for it. On the paper, I just love this board. And, okay, it's gorgeous with its big heatsink, and it's quite a big form factor indeed. I've got tons of ideas on what I could do with this board. We'll see later on which projects I will have time to try on this one. So first of all, what can I see? So 4 USB 3 ports, which will prove handy. A barrel, I think it's 5.5 by 2.1 barrel power plug. Ethernet, GPIO, fan plug, CSI to plug in a camera. Yeah, that's cool. Not much on the rear board. Okay, and as you can see, I hope, it's a sodium plugin. So you've got main board, which has the GPU and CPU, memory and so on, and then you've got the bigger board, which is with a sodium socket, so that you can plug the main board in it, and then this big board exposes the GPIO, HDMI, DVI, and so on. But you could make your own in fact, if you wanted to. But just a developer board, so that you can try, test things, develop, and then maybe get another kind of board which will host this module. Wow, that's cool. And I think I have seen that there is already, yes, 32 gigabytes SD card in it. So that's super cool. In fact, the system which is supplied by NVidia is, I think, around 12 gigabytes. So that doesn't leave much room for experimentation. And that's why a 32 gigabyte SD card is recommended. And I hope that the main system is already installed on this board, so that I can make some tests and maybe recompile the kernel, install Docker. We'll see. I'd like to do tons of things. First thing would be installing GitLab Runner with Docker to see if we have a very capable or not board, because I already have other boards running GitLab Runner on ARM, and even very small boards like this one, yes, Orange Pi 0 with an all-winner H2+, and it can run GitLab Runner to build my software, and it's only 512 megabytes. So I think this Jetson Nano will be able to do that kind of thing really easily, and maybe do some jobs that I can't do for the time being, like GPU rendering, ray tracing, things like that. We'll see. And if it's really usable, I could also use it to design a custom enclosure box to host it with a fan on shape, why not, or even on, how it is called already, I forgot, but anyway, another 3D design software. Oh, by the way, I haven't had a look at the Noctua fan. Let's open it. I've been spoiled. A Noctua fan. I'm already using that kind of fans, but not Noctua ones. You know, that kind of 50 by 20 or 50 by 10 PWM fan, but they are pretty much noisy. I was thinking of getting one or several ones for one of my projects, which is based on a Rockchip 3399 board. But anyway, I'm pretty happy having this one. I don't have any sound meter, so I don't know how noisy or silent this will be compared to the ones I already own and use. But we'll see. I think it will be better, that's for sure. So we'll see if it's necessary to plug this one on top on the heatsink of the Jetson Nano. But anyway, I think even if it's not absolutely necessary, I will plug it in so that I have something powerful and almost silent, not totally silent, but anyway, we'll see. The next job I would like to try with this board is, of course, a little bit of AI. I heard that there were models available which allow us to build subtitles just by listening to a video. I don't know if it can apply to this board because I don't know if it's powerful enough, but I'd love to try that because I need that. There is another project I'd like to try, which is tracking people working on a stage, so that I could then send instructions to the camera saying, you'd better move on your left if you don't want to lose the image of the guy on the scene, on the stage. So we'll see. I will need some time to do that, so I don't know if I will be able to build all of these projects. First of all, I will fire this board up and see what we have for its first cold boot. I don't know if OpenSCAD is available on ARM or not. For the time being, I'm almost always using Onshape to build the boxes I need for my hardware enclosures. But I will have to check if there is OpenSCAD available for ARM. If that's the case, that would be cool. Designing a board, an enclosure, for this board on this board. But anyway, I can do it on Onshape too, and on this board. For the time being, I'm using Onshape with the Odroid XU4, and that works wonder. So why not? I think this board is almost as powerful as the XU4, so we'll see. But for the time being, as I don't have any model built, there is just a little bit of cardboard with instructions on it, and that's nothing, but that's clever. So we just have to give them the shape of supports. Yeah, with one hand it's not that easy, and then we will just put it in the original box, and then, but better than that, just for demonstration purpose, yeah, put the box. Okay, it's supposed to be higher than that, so I will redo it, but ta-da, you've got ready to use some kind of enclosure for the Jetson Nano. That's clever. I had missed a step, of course. There is some reinforcement going on with this piece of cardboard. So you see there are some holes on the sides, and a little tip is going inside so that we have something more resistant. That's it. Now, yeah, we have it. Woohoo! Still have to plug in everything: fan, power adapter, mouse, keyboard, HDMI, and we'll see what this beast is capable. No time to open the Raspberry Pi camera module V2, which is compatible with this Jetson Nano. In fact, I haven't used the real Raspberry Pi camera module. I've never used one, in fact, because the one I already have, I didn't buy it at Raspberry Pi. It's a Raspberry Pi module V2 enhanced by the people from Arducam with CS camera adapter, but at the same base. In fact, they are also based on the Raspberry Pi module V2. Well, this one is a plain Raspberry Pi V2 camera module. So let's open the anti-static bag and see what we can do. So let's just open the CSI board. Just have to, yeah, go it up and then flip it a little to the exterior of the board, and then just plug the camera ribbon in it with the blue directed to the outside port. Let's slide it in. Yep, I think there it is, and then we just clip the CSI connector back in place, hopefully with two hands. So there it is, plugged in. So I had to put this thing up, slide it to the exterior of the board, plug the ribbon with the blue side outside, and then put it back in place by pressing on it. And here we go. So we now have a Raspberry Pi Model V2 connected, and we'll see how all of this is working or not with this board. I'm sure it will work. So
Excuse me! You're fired! Look, Mom! No hands!
And right.
So the board is up and running, and pretty great, I may say. The heatsink is doing its job. The fan is not working for the time being. Of course, there is not a high load on this machine, but anyway, it's working, and I'm pretty happy about it. I've got lots and lots of other things to do with this board, so I will take some time to investigate and hopefully document each and every step. So until next time, take some time to fiddle with your own SBC. Bye.
And away we go!